Looking forward to that game. Unfortunately, we have to get through some weather as we look forward into this next week.
Right, and it's going to be rain now. Eventually, the wind's going to kick up as we go through this first of 2 impact days coming our way. Rain falling right now across a good portion of Allegheny County, but it's not going to last all day long, so we'll see activity starting to shut off as we work into the early parts of the afternoon. So here's a breakdown of the next 12 hours. A little chill in the air right now as well, but once we move the rain out, we kick in that much warmer air. How about close to 60 degrees come later on this evening, and we will stay warm as we go through the overnight. Eventually, though, much colder air is going to be moving in tomorrow. That changes our rain over to snow through the morning hours tomorrow. And speaking of that much colder air, also some strong winds riding in as well. Winds could be gusting anywhere from 40 to even 55 miles per hour, especially as we hit midday tomorrow. There is a wind advisory for all of western Pennsylvania, so a good idea once the rain moves out. Go and check on your outside Christmas decorations. Make sure they're secure. Bring them in even. Inflatables should stay down tonight. And with these strong wind gusts, can't rule out a few power outages. And of course, as the air gets colder, it is going to feel much colder with wind chills that could be down into the single digits late day tomorrow. With those strong winds in mind, a wind advisory is out for everyone. It begins at 1 o'clock tonight, lasts through 1 a.m. on Tuesday, over into the Laurel Highlands, Cambria, Somerset counties, even Garrett County, Maryland. It's a high wind watch for now, as some of the strongest gusts more than likely will be into the higher terrain off towards the east. So here's your 4-day+4 forecast. These rain showers will continue through about 2 o'clock. Then we tap into that much warmer air. Wind will start to get cranking as well. Again, strongest winds coming in behind that strong cold front that will drop temperatures through the day on Monday. We'll end with a few snow showers that could spill over again into Tuesday, and you will notice those temperatures stay on the winter-like side, not just to close out the year, but also look towards the start of 2026. As rain continues to build in, our temperatures, especially in some spots north and east of the city, maybe not quite above freezing just yet. So the radar is picking up on a little bit of mixing, possibly even some freezing rain along the Allegheny River. So something to keep in mind. Parts of Armstrong, also Clarion counties as well. Rain is a little bit heavier, steadier. Northern parts of Butler County sliding into Allegheny County. Rain pushing back in close to the airport and Robinson, but we're drying out for parts of the South Hills, also the Mon Valley. Rain continues to spread towards Plum, also Monroeville, and a good portion of Westmoreland County from Greensburg down to Mount Pleasant, also starting to build towards southern parts of Armstrong and Indiana County. So here's how things will play out here. Again, that back edge starting to work its way towards the north and east. Everything should be fizzling out for most of us, probably afternoon, certainly by 2 o'clock. Those temperatures continuing to warm steadily. Again, we're going to be very warm for this time of the year, even into the 60s as we roll towards midnight tonight. Few showers start to show back up. This will be ahead of the cold front that is going to be slicing through the area while you're sleeping through about sunrise tomorrow. So a little bit of a faster setup than what we saw yesterday. Temperatures already starting to drop into the 50s as we're approaching 3 o'clock in the morning. As you're maybe getting out the door between 7, 8, 9 o'clock, rain should be out, but those numbers will be steadily dropping. Of course, the wind's going to get stronger too, so the air is going to have a real bite to it. Feels like temperatures teens and single digits as we add some snow showers into the mix. Late day on Monday, accumulations, though, primarily just up towards the north along I-80. But we will see some additional snow showers get kicked off on Tuesday. Accumulation should be less than an inch across the area. This is a lake effect setup, so a typical zone up along I-80, also into the ridges. Could see some slightly higher totals, just 28 on Tuesday. During the day on New Year's Eve, we're quiet, but as you're maybe getting set to come downtown for first night, that's when we'll start to see the potential for more snow showers, or we continue to fine tune that setup. We may need to introduce an impact day, as of course there still could be some travel issues lingering into the first day of the year. Temperatures still only in the 20s for New Year's Day, also Friday, and then the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. We're trying out, also cracking the freezing mark just in time for the first weekend of 2026. But tomorrow, we're kind of packing it all in. We've got rain, we've got snow, strong winds, crashing temperatures, those biting wind chills. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's enough for the entire month of January.
Right, we don't need anything more. Just cramming it all in one day.
Well, here's hoping. All right, Jill.